Greetings, welcome back. We are learning Java so that I can learn something else that is completely unrelated. The tea that we are drinking today is called Constant Comment. It's a delicious spiced tea, and some of you constantly comment that what I'm saying about Java is wrong and misinformed. In today's demo, we're going to learn about how to make a Java class. We're going to load it full of data that we're going to use to make a website that you can share albums on with each other. And so the box or container is going to contain some information about an album that you would be sharing with someone and rating and reviewing on Fridays. Just go visit this. It already exists. Today we're learning about objects, which are like boxes that contain information that you can reference in Java, because Java is an object-oriented programming op. Oop, let's learn. We're going to begin with making a new class. So we're going to do main new Java class, and we're going to name this album info. Enter. All right, this is a new class. This is like the box that we're going to fill with data. It's going to be referenced in main. This is the object in object-oriented programming. So we're going to start with a string. And we're going to call this album name, camel case name. And another string, and we're going to call this one artist name. And we're going to do a double, because we're doing like a little how many out of 10 score. So we'll do album score. Pretty self-explanatory. And then finally a boolean. Maybe we'll do a little boolean. And we're gonna do is classic. Cool. All right, so this is our class, album info. So we've created that, and it has specified what data types each of these are. So string, string, double, boolean. Head back to main, get rid of our little hello world message. And we'll start the syntax of our album info explainer. So we'll start with album info. So we're referencing the class. And we'll call it X equals new album info. Cool. Take a sip of tea. Now we want to pull up all of the data. We don't have to discuss data types because they're already referenced in our class. So we can just do X, which is the name of this album info object that we're creating, dot, so call operator class, or not class, but the things we named in the class. So like X dot album name. Turns pink because it has been linked to the class. Pink means link. And since this one is a string, we have to give it a string. So the album's name is, okay, we'll do his 2019 album, Harvard Dropout. A banger. All right, and we're gonna do the same thing for the rest of our info. So X dot artist name. Whoa, I did something wrong there. X dot artist name. Yeah, I did an argument by accident. Don't do that. And finally our Boolean, X dot is classic. Do I even need to ask? True. All right. So now we are going to create a method that will print out all of this information. So if you were to pull up album info, it would give you all the information on that album. And it would print it out on the screen. So we're going to do static void, static void album information. Goddamn camel case. Album information. And then album I. Why is that red? Album info I. Cool. Normally we use I's for loops and stuff for index, but we're using it as just a variable right now. Why is this red? Can I not use I? Album info X. Maybe it needs to be public static void. Oh, okay, I see. We need curly braces. It's always curly braces. All right, so now let's set up our printing commands. Album name plus album info. Hold on. No. We want X dot album name. There we go. So now it'll misspelling stuff. It's sloppy. Do we need that right there? No. There we go. All right. Then we're going to print artist name. Jesus. Plus X dot artist name. Cool. Nope. I see. Then we need album score, X dot album score. And finally, dude, I keep doing that. This is so case sensitive, it's crazy. Is it a classic? Plus X dot is classic. Okay, now let's call the method. Print. Is that how this works? Import static method. Mission for X. Maybe I just do this. Right? Perfect. All right, look down here in the console. We have album name, Harvard Dropout, by the iconic Lil Pump. Album score out of 10, 9.8. Is it a classic? Of course. That is our lesson today on classes and printing out the class with the new method. Yep. All right. Soon we'll have the tic-tac-toe. Have a nice day.